Every year the world turns green, and no, this isn't an environmental check. I'm talking green hats, green points, and green sneakers. Brands like Nike drop limited edition St. Patrick's Day gear like it's Black Friday with a shamrock slapped on it. But here's the real question. Millions celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But who the fuck was St. Patrick? And how did he go from a religious figure to basically a global icon? Oh, and when you hear the plot twist that he wasn't even Irish. But fuck it, neither are half of you. St. Patrick was actually born in Roman Britain. This already sounds like the start of a dodgy DNA test. As a teenager, he was kidnapped, brought to Ireland and forced into slavery. And I thought I had a mad origin story. Born 3 times on the way to the kiln. That's a video in itself. After years, he escaped, went back home, and then he decided to come back to Ireland. But not for a holiday. He came back as a missionary to spread Christianity. Now this is where the branding starts. Patrick supposedly uses shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. 3 leaves, 1 plant. Simple, clean and markable. Before you know it, the shamrock became the symbol of Ireland. And then comes the snake story. So apparently he drove all the snakes out of Ireland. But here's the thing. There was never snakes in Ireland. Although I know a few, but sure look, that doesn't matter. We all know the story sounds cool, and cool stories sell. And well, Patrick knew he was building a brand. He definitely fucking didn't. Originally, St. Patrick's Day was a religious feast day, quite enough respectful, but now it's a global festival. We're talking parades in New York City, madness in Chicago turning the rivers green, and people in countries that couldn't point to Ireland on the map celebrating like the group in Tallaght. It became less about religion and more about identity, culture, and let's be honest, drinking. Brands saw this opportunity, limited drops, exclusive colorways, cultural moments. Boom, you've got the Nike releasing the St. Patrick's themed Air Forces, green suede, gold details, little shamrocks hidden in the design. The same with other streetwear brands. Lads, we even jumped on it ourselves at Urban Attire. UrbanAttireStore.com, head over there, link in the description. Everyone wants a piece of Irish aesthetic because it sells. In urban culture, if it's limited, if it's seasonal, if it tells a story, it's valuable. But let's be real for a second. Most people rocking St. Patrick's Day gear don't know anything about St. Patrick. They're not thinking about missionaries or history. They're thinking, does this match my fit? And that's the transformation. St. Patrick didn't become a symbol of Ireland. He became a part of a global brand. From slavery to sainthood to sneakers. That has to be the maddest rebrand in history. So next time you see a Paddy's Day drop or someone in a full green tracksuit looking like a highlighter, just remember, there's a 5th century story behind that fit. Lads, we are smashing out the videos. We have new shorts coming every 2 hours, up to 12 shorts a day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget, we're the street.
Alright, gentlemen, I want you to repeat after me, just how I do it. Ready? Rock, da 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 da. Rook turn.